Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today attended the closing ceremony of the Meghalaya Board of School Education's Golden Jubilee celebrations held at Tura as the chief guest. The three-day grand celebration, which concluded today, was also attended by Education Minister Rakame Sangma, Chief Secretary D.P. Walang, and various other dignitaries and officials from different parts of the state. In his speech, the Chief Minister acknowledged and paid tribute to past leaders who, despite several challenges, conceptualized the board in 1973. He emphasized that while the education sector faces numerous challenges, these obstacles should not deter the state from its goal of making the education sector one of the topmost in the country.
50 years is a very, very long time. And to hear the different achievements that MBOSE has achieved in the last 50 years, through many challenges and many difficulties, to see it come out and overcome those challenges is something that is really inspiring. Tribute and remembrance to those leaders who had the vision to bring out different policies when the state was just born, with the kind of challenges they faced during those times. I can't even imagine them. And having to make tough decisions with limited resources, we owe it to them. And every single citizen of the state, on this particular day, when we celebrate 50 years of the Meghalaya Board of Education, we must pay tribute and remember those leaders who had contributed and made MBOSE what it was. To ensure that we keep these youngsters right at the center of what we are trying to do for our state. It's not about building the school. It's not just about different schemes that we have. Sometimes governments focus too much on scheme-based governance. Scheme-based governance is a very, very narrow way of looking at things. Because when you look at a scheme, you only want to implement the scheme and you don't understand what the purpose of implementing the scheme is. And that is a disaster, or that is not achieving the goal which we are here to achieve. We keep the eye on the ball. We keep the youth in front of us. We are here with the purpose to shape our youth. We shape them in the right direction. We take them in the right direction. We nurture them. We make them productive. We make them God-fearing. We make them patriotic. We make them committed, disciplined, nationalist. That is what we are here to do. Not just simply to implement a scheme or a program or construct a building. I urge MBOSE and all the other officials and everyone who's out here, let us work with a sense of purpose and mission. Let us realize what we are here to do. I know it's not easy. A lot of challenges. Our Honorable Minister mentioned that we want to be in the top 10 states in the country. A very, very, very steep target. I'll tell you, very difficult. To the extent that some people even laugh at me and joke about it and tell me, what is this guy trying to do? But let me tell you, that doesn't shake me at all. I'm least bothered by the noise that is made by people who just know how to talk and don't know what we are trying to do out here. I'm sorry to say. These small minds who will talk may not understand what we're trying to do, not dare to dream the way we dare, I have no words to them. In 2019, Meghalaya was at the bottom for vaccination. Almost 60% of our children were not vaccinated. I told the health department, well, we will become in the top 5. Some of the officers actually were shocked, saying that how do we do it? Well, I said, keep the eye on the ball. Keep monitoring, keep pushing, keep reviewing. In 3 years' time, from being at the bottom in the vaccination in the country, Meghalaya today is number 2 in the country today in vaccination. We have 0.75% houses connected with water, tap water. When the first review took place of Jal Jeevan Mission, Meghalaya was not even on the stage, on the ground or below the ground, I should say. People were laughing at Meghalaya. 0.75% houses had water through tap. Only 4,500 houses in the whole state had tap water. I told the minister, sir, in 3 years we will try to ensure that we become number 1. Again, officers, some of them, and many people in the public made fun and laughed. In 3 years' time, we have crossed 60% and we are one of the best performing states in terms of the Jal Jeevan Mission and the only state that has received the bonus for 3 consecutive years. This is what willpower can do. This is what determination can do. This is what focus can do. And hence today, I know a lot of people will talk, saying that yes, MBOSE 50 years has gone and we are struggling. Yes, we are struggling. But let that struggle not bring you down or demotivate you.
Speaking on the occasion, Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma assured of the government's commitment to further developing the education sector in the state.
Whenever I'm today, I'm boss chairman. I offer us a country ko ang plot officer ko magtala ka daskal. Ya atmosphere ko, ya climate ko, environment ko, create ka ni gaman. Pero ni gaman, ang boss ni batsat mo ako mga sing celebrate kai kita. Pero ang sing ni the drum ni sok ka ni ko. Ang sing ni commander ni sok ka ni ko. Ang sing ni sok ka ni ka sing ka alo. Celebrate ka na ka ng chomota. Aron yan ng chomota yan celebration ba chomota. Di ba country na mat ba celebration ko nagana. Jat na, song na, state na, sorkari na, ng bat ka ba celebration ko na yan. At sindi drama ng bat ka ba study ko, education ko na yan, bidak na yan, at sindi mong sogab ka mo again, na nga dalo natan maksa. At sindi kachang ng gabarang, yan may kalabang of school, aro education ko, so na, hira, mukta na bate, gamchat, may ba gamchan ko, at saka song ni drama na, Meghalaya dok ni dong sa kantina ya gamzen ko ni songe do namaha. Liwan pera at sila song ni Meghalaya dok ni krek na sima at sa kantian. Skiga ba sa kantian? De dong sa kantian ya dok ni to de Meghalaya dok ni krorok ma hay siya ku weir. Ya Meghalaya dok ko black batat na magsukambatat na ng bate kam ko kay ng bat ko pa education ko na sing skill na aro retire government professor ayah semua sama dalam panggil kuingan si mama bangga dalam retire mahan na sungai giza jat tidak growan na jadi si growan na dia kalau ada chip na saja sama ni dapat serang bos serang ni ke sama nak game na semua sekarang ni yang orang stay kuat apa ya education sector kan dua na si mangi kam chot dega belani ko on gel pak kucina ada lo on mol dalam dasar dokobai son pak teacher Meghalaya dok ang bangchina sa kanti ko nagtela Jai Hind, Kumulasiban.